Hey guys, it's Jessie, yoga therapist at Evolutions, with you for our daily reading and meditation. I've been thinking about humility as I ponder the good that could come from something really difficult. As I ponder up sides to down flows. I think about a lot of things, but humility is one of them. And our dear friend Mark Nepo has his own words about it that connect us back through generations. And perhaps it can be helpful in some small way for us to connect back in whatever ways we find that we can in this time that we have together. To those that are known, to those that were unknown, through the events, particularly the harrowing ones that we know about, and the ones we don't so much know about, whether more personal or small scale or larger scale. So we'll read and then we'll do a brief meditation. This one's from August 14th and it's entitled The Puyi Cliffs. Humility, which comes from the word humus, the soil, offers more than a bowed head. It gives us a connection with everything older than we are, and so provides us with a calming perspective outside of our daily worries and often beyond our understanding. I felt this deeply one day when visiting a friend in New Mexico. We drove an hour north of Santa Fe, where we found the Puyi Cliffs, dwellings cut in stone where 1,500 Pueblos lived for 12 generations. We climbed the top and winded by what seemed to be the edge of the world. Carol said, "How beautifully insignificant we are." We imagined the elders choosing this site 800 years ago because the vastness would keep everyone aware of the Creator. The wind grew stronger, whipping in the little holes where native spirits lived, and they began to sing beneath the wind. And I thought of Carl Jung confessing that only in terms of the centuries did his life have any meaning. And I realized that everyone who ever sought the truth of spirit has lived like this, looking out from their dark, hallowed cave onto the majesty of all there is. How we all climb through the trials of our outer life to the precipice of humility and indwell there on the edge of mystery. How we climb through our suffering to a place where we can carve out a tiny home from which to dizzy ourselves with the knowledge that we are small and the universe is big. And faith is big. And nature is big. And our connections through time and through space are very big. So I'd like for us to find a comfortable seat, close the eyes if you have not already done so. Find a way to release, perhaps a deep breath in, maybe an opened mouth, lion's breath out, stretching the jaw. You can always find any other clenching of face or fists or shaking of fists, anything at all to help you then let go and root down and feel like that earth, feel like that desert like sun drenched earth. Feel like the dwellings in rock and sand. Feel earthy. And from that earthiness, we can also begin a journey towards expansion, perhaps by tapping into the energy of the last generation and the one before that, generations before that, and generations before that, in a way that helps you feel connected to a resilient, linked web of life. Recognizing that yes, death is a part of that life for all of us, but also really focusing on this sense of connectivity and of evolution, the sense of getting stronger in our numbers. Maybe a sense of connection to these people, known and unknown, for all they've been through. Maybe we can empathize better now. May this humility that you perhaps find really drop you into appreciation for all who have come before. May we find a common, shared experience in our concern for others, in our concern for our health, in our concern perhaps for resources. May we find more alike than finding that which separates us. And can you, in whatever way it makes sense, whether it's through an image or through a somatic dropping in, just really allow yourself for just a very brief moment longer to feel humanity, to feel humility, to be humbled. If there's a place where that humility lives in the body, remember it. If there's an image or word or mantra that you can bring with you to connect you to this web, so you feel less alone, so you feel more empathetic, bring it with you. And then we'll recognize that the springtime has a very natural up and out energy. So if there's any more up that you can find that you want to find, any more out, perhaps further back through history, or maybe moving forward into the future, if that feels helpful, moving forward. Perhaps you know children, you imagine them growing, or you imagine their children, and you imagine the life going on. Perhaps you can find an image from nature being a rooted but very, very tall tree with great perspective, or a bird with a bird's eye view. Perhaps for you, you feel settled, clear seeing, widely seeing, when you're perched on a mountaintop or above a mesa or at the ocean's edge. If there's anything you can bring with you, do it. And when you're ready, you can certainly stay with your eyes closed for as long as you like, or in Shavasana, laying down, or any other position while the rest of us move out. When you're ready, we'll bring hands to the heart center and let the head fall, surrendering to the heart. The head tends to be busy. It tends to be the heart where we feel humble. Maybe bowing to a humble heart. May this practice bear fruit. May this practice have meaning. May the fruits of this practice benefit ourselves and our loved ones, our neighbors and their neighbors, our neighborhoods, our cities, towns, our states, our country, and the globe. May we offer some gratitude to all those who have come before. May we be more open to their teachings. May we hear. May we listen. Perhaps go back, read, study. May we find, perhaps more energetically, just in a broader sense, an appreciation for all those who have come before. May we do our very best for those who have yet to come. Find gratitude for this body that you're in right now, and this embodiment, this lifetime. And the light in me honors the light in every single one of you. Namaste. See you tomorrow.